Hello, hello, hello everyone, NecroVMX here. Welcome back with more of, I got a sleepweed, more of Octopath Traveler. I decided that I want to look into what party I want now for the next thing and decide who's going to be the next. I mean, do we want to do Tressa? We might as well since I'm heading there, right? So let's put Tressa in the party and figure out who else is coming along. For this quest, I will need either Alphen or Cyrus, so I'll make sure one of them's in there. Oh, I have travel banter. Ah, now that's the best drink I've had in a long time. You said the same thing last time, too. I did? Well, I'm speaking the truth. Here, have a taste of that. Not bad. You boys look like you're having fun. Ah, Primrose, pull up a seat and join us. I'd be delighted. Do you want me to pour you more? That'd be grand. We've got lots to talk about after all. Not bad at all. A nice chat. That sounds perfect. He's out. So was he. Oh, they dozed off. I suppose they were tired. Aw, they look so cute snoozing away like that. She outdrank them. Okay, so let's see. We definitely got to put Tressa in. We'll put her here. And we want at least one of these. I think in this case I'll keep Alphen because he's a lower level. No. Well, no. I want to have Cyrus in, actually, for scholar stuff. I want to keep Alphen in for this quest. But then afterwards, I might change it. Because the way I want to do this is I want to... Obviously, you have to have Therion. Whoever's chapter you're going to be doing, which is going to be Tressa's, at least one scholar. So either him or Primrose. He's lower level right now, so we'll keep... I mean, Primrose is not a scholar, but she's better than a scholar at this point because she's sorcerer. And then whoever's lowest level, which is probably going to wind up being Hanet. Actually. And actually, I don't need Alphen because I can use Cyrus for this. The only problem, though, is that it leaves me without a healer. So I'll probably want to keep him in for now, actually. Because that leaves me with no healer. I'm going to need to have Alphen or Ophelia in, you know? Or Ulbrich. So we'll leave Alphen in for now. And let me review any learn skills we need. She can learn Light Rune, which is good. All right. And then Balagar's Blade will be her final one there. Deal damage from each of the 6 elements to a single foe. That could be really good, actually, especially if you... well, you can't transfer that, unfortunately. I think it doesn't say it, but I think that transfer cannot do... See, no, it has to target yourself. Okay, so you can't transfer that, but that's cool. So let me also check equipment here specifically for you, I guess. She's got the Blade of Bravery, the Jade Lance, Elemental Hatchet, Huntress Longbow. Okay, yeah, this works. Let me stay at the inn while I'm going too. And towards the end of the game, we're going to have to like make sure that we've stolen everything and, you know, inquired everybody or scrutinized or whatever, you know. So, yeah, there's going to be things to do. All right, what do we got? Okay, let's do this.
I appreciate it, really.
What's it do?
And Trade Tempest. Break that guy there. So I'm going to throw out a Lightning Blast. Erased most of them. Pop.
My turn.
Alright. And you're dead.
Don't start things you can't.
And these enemies are pretty weak compared to what I'm used to, so no problem. I believe we're going this way.
I'll make this quick.
Alright.
Here goes nothing.
What can you do here? Oh, you can hit this guy. Ugh. Bop. Bop.
Here I go.
I'm just gonna have you do this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a lightning blast. That just ended. Okay, cool.
Thus ends your lesson.
All right, we got 2 sleep weeds. Alphen is actually pretty close to West Grand Port Coast. Okay. He's pretty close to $4. I don't have to do anything with him. Pretty close to leveling is what I was trying to say.
You won't feel a thing.
All right, their last weakness is spears. Okay. All right, so I'll just throw out a arrow storm. Notice that each shot is a miss for everybody or a hit for everybody. It's kind of wild the way that is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. I meant Trade Tempest.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Bring it on.
All right.
Here I go.
All right.
All right, here we go. Time to cut loose. Trade wins.
Here goes.
You don't have anything that could really work there, so I guess I could have done light just for magic's sake. This will kill. There we go. We got it.
Not bad. A passing.
All right, Alphen's level 53. So we're gonna find Lara once we get to this town. We'll be coming back, but the main thing is to find Lara. Grandport's that way. Okay. Let's see if there's anything down there. Oh boy.
Here I come.
Brand new enemies. Oh, they're all weak to spears.
What is the logical course of action?
All right, let's. I'm gonna throw out lightning because they're flying, and typically, yeah, lightning or wind would hit.
Here we go.
Well, axes work on those guys.
My turn. Yes.
Nope.
Here I
I'm gonna throw out wind. See if it works. It does not.
All right.
No, axes don't work on that guy.
Out of my way.
Let's try arrows. Nope.
go. Let's do this.
Swords? No. Alright, let's just go ahead and do a boosted lightning blast. And then next time I run into the guy, if I have Cyrus, it'll automatically say it. And I got a healing grape bunch. Yeah, I wanted to see if there's anything down here, actually. Oh, there is a treasure chest over there we might as well try to get.
Open for business.
Alright, we got crabs. Alright, let's do this.
I appreciate
Pop up.
it. Really. Bring it on.
What's it do?
Alright, Trade Tempest. Ugh. Icicle, what are you even doing, sir? Alright, actually, no. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna do, Lightning Blast.
Here we go.
Patience turn? Alright, we'll do this. Ugh. Bop, 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 bop.
Out of my way.
And pop. Alright, let's cut loose. So we're gonna do a Trade Tempest. Oh, she has patience, doesn't she? I gotta make sure. I'm just gonna throw out a Luminescence here. I think she does. Because I was using her in the boss battles. Alright, Lightning Blast.
You should have studied harder.
I think most everybody does. I think Ulbrich might not. Alright, so we got a Sleepweed and a Curious Bloom. No, that's this. Yeah, everybody has it. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to get to that chest. Probably down this way, yeah.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
So, arrows in the back and fire in the front.
Out
Okay.
of my way.
Alright, I'm gonna throw out, Arrow Storm. At least stop 2 of them from attacking, right?
Here goes nothing.
Now, you don't have a spear, so... Yeah, I think we'll just do that.
My turn now.
Tressa does, though. Bop. And I'm gonna throw out Firestorm. Patience turn here. Doesn't help me much. What I can do here is just throw out Wildfire. Ow! Alright. Alright, let's cut loose and see if I can make anything happen here. We'll do a double boosted Luminescence and a double boosted Lightning Blast. Hopefully it works. Yeah, we got it. I just realized I can't see the Discord. There we go. Okay, good stuff. Alright. Alright, a large Thunder Soulstone. There's something up there, too.
Step right up.
Guess I haven't explored this area all that well, even though I've been here.
Out of my way. I appreciate
Bop, bop.
it. Really?
Trade Tempest. There we go. Bop.
Let's do this.
We're gonna do... No, I'm gonna do another Trade Tempest, actually.
Bring it on.
Let's see if I can pop, pop. And then his next turn... Well, we got Patience turn, so it doesn't matter all that much. Oh, she missed. Alright, there we go. 69. Doesn't leave you much to do, but, you know. Alright, I think we're just gonna erase this guy if I can. Yep. And then we'll just do the Trade Tempest stuff. Oh, damn, that didn't kill? Wow, okay. That's tough, though. That's crazy.
I appreciate it. Really?
You're done.
Here goes.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, they were that close. Wild. Alright, I got a Sleepweed and 2 Curious Blooms. Healing Grape Munch. Alright. Let me at least get to the town now. Alright.
You won't feel a thing.
Crabs. We got crabs. Huh. Probably should have done Trade Tempest, but that's okay.
What to do?
Trade Tempest.
Are howling.
No, he didn't have it. It was Cyrus that has it.
Over here.
And I think what we're going to do is one of these. Because... Well, never mind. I was going to say because Therian could just get it. Alright, let's finish him off. Easy.
Not bad. A passing.
Alright, I got a Sleepweed and 2 Curious Blooms. Alright, so here we are. Tale for another day. $4. First we'll hit this up. We'll be coming back here. We just gotta find Lara. Now let me see if this says exactly where she is, though. Move Discord, like, down here. Grandport Markets. Okay. While I'm here, I kind of want to see what's going on here. Aegis Glaive. Platinum Spear. Soul Glaive. I think we get the soul. 2 of these, actually. 2 of these. One here and 1 here. Pirate's Longbow. And Adamantine Bow. Alright, want 3 of these. Bop, bop, bop. Alright. Also, just want to see if there's anything here that I would want to get. I only have hazardous stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh, it sounded like my phone made some kind of vibration that I might need to look at. No, it's a text that I don't need to worry about. Oh, sorry, mouse is moving us. Putting that down. Alright, let's find the markets and find Lara. Market's probably up here, right? Yep. Hold on a second. Disappointing. Alright. Oop. Close all my apps. Okay. Empty coin pouch. I wonder where Lara is. Let's see if it says. It says she's on the beach. Okay. Are you Lara? You are. I still find myself wondering where he is now, what he might be doing. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need something of me? Steel. Alright, you're medium healing gray. And what we have to do is either inquire or scrutinize. A woman known for her generosity and beauty. She lives with her family in Grandport, where her husband serves as a commander of the garrison and enjoys bringing him and his men homemade sweets from time to time. One might say they are the very picture of the perfect husband and wife. And we've learned of her new life. Alright, so we could tell that guy so he could find some sort of peace. He's in Marceline. In the dungeons. We'll work on that other quest.
Listen.
Right. We've already heard it. Okay, let's share what we know.
Huh?
You found Lara? Please, you must tell me everything. So she did. Got married and even went and had a kid, huh? Of course she did. A woman like that gets snatched up in no time. She had no reason to hang around waiting for a fool who's thrown away everything. I was a weak man. Once I strayed off the path of what's right and good, I couldn't seem to find my way back to it. I was once a guardsman to a certain town, but I had a problem with taking wagers. I couldn't win, ended up in debt, and eventually right here. I was out of control. I even lost myself Lara, when all she ever did was worry over me. No, I didn't lose her. I ran away and left her. And all I did from the day I left her was get deeper and deeper into trouble. Kevin, time to go. We came just in time, huh? Yeah, I know. Don't ever become like me. Regret always comes too late. But, you know, I'm glad I at least got to find out about Lara. I'm glad I can meet my end, knowing that she's happy. Thank you. So ends the tale of the prisoner's plea. We get not a lot of leaves there, but he was a prisoner. How much money could he have? We get 300 leaves and a refreshing jam. Okay, now, so this other one that I have here is In Search of the Unknown, the old aristocrat. Let me see who we need in the party for this. Hopefully it's nobody that we don't have. In Search of the Unknown. It looks like we could just do this with Therion. You could do it with Therion, Tressa, Ulbrich, or Honnet. Since I have Therion, we'll just go through that. And it involves going to Grandport. Go figure. So we need Tales of a Faraway Land from the Passionate Peddler. Just outside the Provisioner. Okay. So you? No, you're a troubled merchant. Is it you? Maybe you? Fisherman's sweetheart. They did say Grand Port, right? Oh, this is Gold Shore. My bad. They're both on peninsulas in that same big area. This isn't a doom and gloom town either. Must be this guy.
Greetings.
Might I interest you in something, traveler? A book to keep you entertained on the road, perhaps. My books will lead you to the undiscovered treasures of the world. Steal. There it is. Tales from a Faraway Land. Let me also, while I'm here, inquire him. Legends of swashbucklers and trailblazers inspired this merchant to become a seller of adventure books. He recently came into possession of one which tells the tale of 8 travelers, each fascinating and compelling. He cannot seem to put it down. It's Octopath Traveler. I don't know, maybe it's the mobile game. Let's go back to Marseille.
Greetings.
We've heard it already, actually. All right, here you go. Here you go, sir. Here's an interesting book. That will solve all your problems. What's this? The logs of a great adventurer, you say? Let me see. My. Yes, it is very detailed. Look at this, would you? Those jutting peaks and the natural wonders he describes in the native peoples. I can practically see them from these vibrant descriptions. But I would rather see them in reality. I would like to lay my own eyes upon such wondrous sights. I want to breathe deep of the air in this land, he describes. I want to taste its foods and experience it with all 5 of my senses. You have at least 12 senses, sir. There are still things in this world I have not seen. My heart is racing at the thought, as it has not done so these past few years. You must let me have this book. I do thank you for bringing it to me. Oh, I suddenly feel 20 years younger. It's time to embark on a great journey into an unknown land. Alright, so ends the tale of In Search of the Unknown. We get 11,000 leaves and an alluring ribbon, which I think just makes alluring easier. Alright, do I have any other outstanding quests other than the one that I know is a very difficult boss? Let me take a look. What's up here? I don't even see. Yeah, that's into thin air. Okay. Alright, no other outstanding quests. Alright. Alright, so let's head over to Grand Port, and we'll start... we'll explore the town first, and then we'll start Tress's 4th chapter. Welcome to Grand Port, the largest port city in the coastlands. Anything you might want from all corners of the world can be found here at the trading post. Ever heard of the Merchant's Fair? Alright, so I'll take your Adamantine Shield, your Hill Cleaver, Justice Breaker, and Victor Spear. These all seem good. So I got a Shield, Axe, Dagger, Spear. Try to remember that. Shield, Axe, Dagger, Spear. Shield. Adamantine. Probably not better than that. Oh, it is. Wow. Alright. Wait, maybe Gustav's Shield can go to somebody else? It's mostly evasion. Yeah, it's mostly evasion. Okay, so Dagger. I got a Justice... Or no, what did I get? Was it Justice Breaker? I think that is what it was. That is mostly speed. Nobody else is using daggers right now. I got an Axe. That was the Hill Cleaver. Let's see... No, I want him. I spec for Elemental. Maybe her? I don't know. She's Rune Lord, so she kind of uses both. And what was the other thing? I think it was a spear. The Jade Lance. No, it was Victor's Spear, is what it was. I'm not going to use any of this. Okay. Oh. Official Grand Port Merchant registration number 052948. Wears weapons and armor. Okay.
Huh?
You wish to board? If not, stay out of the way of my crew. Alright, stealing your medium inspirating plum. Let's inquire. An ambitious young man who works at the wharf in Grand Port. He helps merchants unload their items and is learning various things from his employer that he might one day become a trader.
welcome.
I specialize in minerals and rare stones. Could I interest you in any of my wares? I'll take your lapis lazuli, which looks like it's for a quest. Let's inquire. A merchant who deals with ore the world over, carrying everything from beautiful and rare crystals to common pebbles in his bag. I already dealt with you.
Welcome.
I mostly deal in weapons, swords, spears, shields. My place can barely store all of them. Alright, I will take your knight's sword. That's pretty powerful. Your heavy blade. Your blade of bravery. Let's check these one by one. So I just got three swords. Probably nothing better than a dragon saber, but... And you got blade of bravery, so yeah, nothing better than... Alright, a heavy lance and a gargantuan shield. The heavy lance... I don't even see that on here. Oh, it's pretty far down, so it's not that interesting. The shield, though, might be interesting. I might give it to him, maybe? It's not very good at elemental defense, though. You gotta think of both, you know? Maybe for her. Nah. Alright, inquire. Official Grandport Merchant, registration number 193537, wears swords and shields, and that unveils a hidden item. I don't even see it on the map. Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Hi there.
That merchant there sells the travel journals of many great adventurers. They even write of setting foot into unknown lands that no man has ever before visited. Steal. Introduction to adventuring. That's for selling. And let's see. Born into privilege, this girl spends her days voraciously reading books she ordered from Atlastan. As her overprotective parents do not allow her to embark on adventures of her own, she instead lets her imagination travel to every corner of the realm. Okay. I don't need to go down there. I need to go up here. People around these parts don't seem to care much for my wares. Steal. Angel Saber. Occasionally puts targets to... Hold on, that might be really good. It's high accuracy. Thinking I might give it to her. No, not really. I'll hang on to it. Alright, also an Imperial Helm. Unearring earrings, sprightly ring, critical bracelet. Alright, let me check that helmet. Where is it? What was it called again? Shoot. I think it was Grand... No. I think it was the Imperial Helm. It doesn't matter. Alright, acquire. Official Grandport Merchant, registration number 200984, accessories and miscellaneous goods. Alright. Did you hear about that relic? What was found here in town? It's a sword, they're saying, what belonged to that old knight chappie, you know, Sockrath. Alright, steal. Soothing dust. Alright. A young man prone to affectation and exaggeration to the annoyance of those around him. Although once a shy and quiet lad, he becomes more angry and aggressive after losing someone near and dear to him. I know somebody like that. Alright. I can't get past this guy right now because I don't have anybody in the party to do that, but let me talk to him. A visitor? I so rarely see anyone around else these days. Injurious seed, injurious dust, and nox root. Okay. One of a pair of brigands who terrorizes the town. He has a knack for creating concoctions which produce thick smoke or befuddle the senses, which he uses to great effect when relieving innocents of their valuables. And that reveals a hidden item, which apparently is in there. So I'll have to come back with either Haunted or Ulbrich at some point.
How do you do?
Stop by the Tavern, Wanderer. We boast a vast collection of drink from around the world. Alright, I'll take your Healing Great Bunch and your Medium Olive of Life, and I will inquire you. A beautiful woman who works at the tavern in town. She owes the landlord a large sum and works hard to pay it off. Though he has offered to forgive the debt, she declined out of a sense of obligation to her spendthrift parents. Oh, there's Ophelia. Should you need guidance and support of your path, I am ever at your service. The old man who came through not long ago said he was a writer. Apparently he writes all sorts of books to fund his travels. He mentioned some title. What was it again? The Ancient Capitals or something like that? Alright, steal. I'll take your Runus Dust. And let's do this. A good-humored man who frequents the tavern in Grandport. He easily befriends all he meets, claiming good foods and spirits will get anyone to talk. This tactic may attribute his past success as an informant behind enemy lines.
Hello.
I've come down from the Clifflands to see what interesting goods might be available at the fair. Let's see. I will take your medium nourishing nut, medium fortifying nut, medium magic nut, medium slippery nut, and medium light nut. That's a hell of a find. We'll look at that in a moment. Official Grandport Merchant, registration number 167739, and he sells dried foods. I'm going to stop right here. I'll see you guys real soon with more Octopath Traveler. I think I'm good to record one more.